scheduled program for some breaking news. According to a statement released by SpaceX, the first manned mission to Mars, the Ares 1 expedition, has ended in disaster. At approximately 9:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the long-distance shuttle exploded after just passing its halfway point on the journey to the Red Planet. It is reported that the escape module on board the shuttle was launched and that they are trying to establish contact with any survivors. Film at 11.
Ares escape. Do you copy? Ares escape, do you copy? This is LC-39A, do you copy? Ares escape, please. Is anyone there? Do you copy?
Yes. I copy. This is Ares escape 1. Over.
Thank God. Who is speaking?
This is Fletcher, Lieutenant Fletcher.
You don't know how good it is to hear your voice. What's your status?
Well, I'm alive. Aboard Ares escape 1, safely detached from the shuttle.
Good. We are working on getting you all home, safe and sound. Now, who else is on board with you? Lieutenant, who else is on Ares escape 1? Lieutenant, please.
No one.
No one else is alive. Everyone else?
Yes. I'm the only survivor.
How did no one else make it on? Fletcher, what happened? Lieutenant!
Everyone was in the galley. I'd already finished eating, so I went to my quarters to read it. I was the closest to the escape module when the explosion happened. I waited as long as I could. I waited till I could see the flames racing towards me. I knew no one else could have made it out alive. So I launched.
Jesus.
I shouldn't have left them.
Lieutenant, there's nothing you could have done.
There has to be something. They were my crew. I should have been there for them.
Lieutenant, you can't blame yourself. You are here.
I shouldn't be.
What?
I shouldn't be alive.
Don't say that, Lieutenant. You...
No. I don't deserve to be the only survivor. I don't deserve to be alive. That crew was my family. And they deserve to be.
You are here. You're meant to be here, and you are meant to be alive. We are going to get you home. The explosion engulfed the galley instantly. There is absolutely nothing you could have done. You have a wife and son, correct?
Yes, I do.
What are their names?
Elizabeth and Ian.
Do you have a picture of them?
Of course I do.
All right, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, what is it?
Have you seen those old fighter pilot movies, like Top Gun or Flyboys?
Yeah.
You know how before the pilots go off and fight, they put a picture of their family on the dash, so they remember who it is they're fighting for.
Yeah.
Take that picture, put it on the control panel, right where you can see it. That's who you're fighting for, okay? Elizabeth and Ian. They need you home. They need you safe, all right? Even if you can't live with yourself, live for them.
I won't be the same.
What do you mean?
I can't come home after something like this and not be completely changed.
You're right. But you will be home, Matthew. All that matters is you get back to Elizabeth and Ian, okay? In the end, your family is your most valuable thing in your entire life, and you have the privilege to see them again. Fight for them, Matthew. Fight for them with all you have.
Okay. What do I need to do?
I'm proud of you. My name is Chris. Now, it's no cause for any concern, but I think the escape module's data transmission system was destroyed in the explosion, so I need you to relay all of your coordinates and levels, fuel levels, cabin pressure, O2 levels, everything.
Okay. My coordinates are AU 1.631, ELAT 1.08.
Velocity.
16,104.7 kilometers per hour.
And ion thruster velocity.
30.2 kilometers a second.
All right, cabin pressure?
0.98 atmospheres.
And what are your pressurized O2 levels?
My pressurized O2 levels are 912,303 kilograms.
And your heading is correct, you are headed towards Earth.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Everything looks good at this point. You have more than enough oxygen and supplies to get you back to Earth. That ship is stocked to sustain 8 people for 6 months, so you have nothing to worry about, especially being the only... Shit, sorry.
That's okay, don't worry about it.
How are you holding up?
I'm hanging in there. Nothing feels real. You know, you train for things like this. You know all the protocols. And of course, you hear the stories of tragedy happening to other crews, but you never expect it to actually happen to you.
I can't even imagine what it must be like to be in your shoes.
I can't imagine what it's like for their families. How do you handle it? Your spouse or mom or dad dying millions of miles away from you. That's unfathomable.
When a tragedy like this happens, nothing is the same. Not for you, your family, the entire world changes. This is the worst space disaster in decades. Who knows how the world will respond?
Why did this happen? My crew, they're gone. They're going to be gone forever. And I just don't understand.
This is something that will never be understood. Just know that I am here, okay? If you need anything at all, just let me know.
Thank you. I'm guessing you don't quite know what caused the explosion yet.
No, we're still working on that. It will probably be months before we know for sure. Bureaucracy's a bitch. You better be ready for some intense interviews when you get home.
Yeah. I'm not really looking forward to that.
I don't blame you.
You know, Chris, thank you. I know it's your job. Thank you for helping me out.
Of course, Mike. I know that you would do the same for me.
I miss them. I really miss them.
They may be gone, but you have the opportunity to make sure that their legacy lives on, Matthew. Bring the memory of them back home. They can live on forever through you.
Yeah. Man. But Chris, what'd you say my O2 levels were at? 911 something?
Let me see. 912,303. Wow.
Chris, something's glitching here. It says I'm at 909,677 kilograms. Jesus! 909,634. Chris, my O2's dropping real fast.
Okay.
What's going on?
Hold on, let me see.
Chris!
Just hold tight. Find your system, recalibrate switch, and flip it. It should be on your right.
Okay, it's resetting.
Good.
Chris, it's lower than it was before.
Oh shit, give me a moment. Matthew,
It's just a glitch, right? That's all it is.
Satellite imaging confirmed it is not a glitch. Matthew, your O2 is leaking.
No. The system's screwed up. My ship is fine. I'm
Matthew,
fine.
it is confirmed. The trail is visible. Your O2 is leaking.
I'm still gonna make it home, right? I'm still gonna see my family, right?
I don't know. I'm sorry, Matthew, you're not going to heaven now. I'm so sorry.
No, that isn't right. You said I had plenty of oxygen to get home. You said I was going to see my family again.
The module is shedding massive amounts of oxygen, dozens of kilograms a second, even if the leak slows to half this rate. You're still going to run out long before you reach Earth. I am sorry, Matthew. I'm sorry.
And there's nothing we can do.
No, there is nothing.
No goddamn thing. No patching. No conservation.
The oxygen tanks are deep in the ship. There is no access. You are already on.
Keep living it. You're giving up like it's nothing. It's bullshit.
Matthew, please calm down.
No, you told me to fight. You told me to keep living when I don't even deserve to be alive. The least you can do is fight with me. Listen. What is the one thing you can't live without?
My wife, Julia.
If Julia was in my shoes right now, you would do anything to get her home, right? Anything.
Matthew, I have teams working their asses off trying to find a way to get you home safe, and there was nothing. Nothing. I wish more than anything there was something. If you don't think that I have been trying, then God, I don't know. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry, there is nothing.
No.
I'm sorry, Matthew, there is absolutely nothing. Shit.
I need some time.
Of course.
If there's anyone up there listening, you've probably abandoned me at this point because any benevolent God wouldn't let this happen. You're gonna kill off my crewmates, but let me survive. Make me think I'm gonna see my family again, only to make me suffocate millions of miles away from any human, millions of miles away from my family. I can't be with them. Ian's 13, for Christ's sake. He needs his father. I can't be with them. I'm never gonna see him. Elizabeth and I aren't gonna be able to buy him a beater and fix it up with him. I'm never gonna see him go to his first prom or get his first job or get married. I'm never gonna meet my grandkids. Elizabeth and I are gonna be able to grow old together like we was in high school. You're cutting my life short. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Tell me. I should be home. What a way to go, right? Space, the thing I've dreamed about since I was a kid, the thing that kills me. Who would have thought? Chris, you there?
I'm here.
Ever since I was a little kid, I was captivated by space and stars and galaxies. I grew up in awe of the pictures taken by Hubble. All of my laptop backgrounds were pictures of galaxies and nebulae. I would spend hours and hours watching videos about space and the new frontiers of quantum physics. And I knew from the beginning that space was my calling. I had to explore it. I had to. This universe was all that mattered. And then Elizabeth came along, and then she became my universe. And then Ian was born, and all of a sudden, space was less empty. Gravity was a little stronger, and stars shone brighter. Their love permeated through everything. No matter how many miles there were between us, their love was always there. There by everything. And they always will.
Then why'd you come?
What do you mean?
You knew how dangerous this mission was. You knew the risk. You knew you might never see your wife and son again. Why did you come?
It sounds silly, but Elizabeth and I relationship revolved around the stars and sky. We would go stargazing in the mountains every other weekend. We would tell each other we'll live in space together one day. On our first date, Orion was high in the sky, like he was watching over us or something. We agreed to make him our guardian, our protector. When Ian was born, he became the protector of our family. It sounds so stupid, but we thought that Orion would protect me, and while I was gone, he'd watch over them back home. Forever and always.
Orion?
Elizabeth's wedding ring has 3 stars on it. Ian's room has the constellation painted on the ceiling. He's our protector.
Well, Matthew, you're not going to believe this.
What?
From Earth right now, you are in the middle of the Orion constellation.
No, really? Really?
Right above the belt.
Oh my God.
Orion is looking out for you, Matthew. And you'll be watching over Elizabeth and Ian right alongside him.
You need to tell them that they need to know this.
Do you want to tell them?
What?
They just arrived at the facilities. I can bring them over and you can tell them yourself.
How much do they know about me not?
Nothing. We haven't told them anything yet. They know you're alive, but that's it.
All right. I'll tell them.
I can't imagine how hard this is. If you want someone else to talk to them...
No. I need to be the one to tell them.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Sure thing. It has been an honor working with you, Matthew Fletcher.
You too.
Just give me a moment, I'll bring them over. All right, here they are.
Thank you.
Matthew?
Hi, honey.
Matthew, it's so good to hear your voice. I saw the news and I didn't know if you were alive or not.
It's okay. I'm here. I'm okay.
Matthew, I was so scared.
I know, sweetheart. I was too.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. How's Ian? Can I talk to my little man?
Of course, honey. Ian, it's Dad. He wants to talk to you. He doesn't really know what's going on. I kept him away from TVs. He thinks we're here to get a tour of SpaceX.
Dad?
Hey, big guy.
Dad, how's space? Did you meet any Martians yet?
No, we haven't gotten to Mars yet, but
Darn. Well, how long till you get there?
it was actually an accident. We had to turn around.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Listen, Ian. I need you to know that I love you more than anything in this world, and I'm so proud of you and everything you've done. And you were the most amazing son anyone could have ever asked for. And I know one day you're going to accomplish amazing things no one would have ever imagined.
Is everything okay?
Listen, Ian, there are going to be days when you feel lost and helpless, and when I can't be there to help you, just know that the stars in Orion will always be there to protect you. Okay? Copy that?
Copy that. When are you coming home, Dad?
I don't know. Can I talk to Mom again, please?
Yeah. Mom, Dad wants to talk to you again.
I love you, son.
Hey,
Elizabeth, I love you so so much with all of my heart, and I always will. And I knew from the second I laid eyes on you that you were going to be the woman I was going to marry.
Matthew, what's wrong?
Can you have someone take Ian away for a second, please?
Matthew, you're scaring me. What's going on?
Please, just...
Ian, could you go find a seat in the lobby, hon? We have some grown-up things we need to talk about. Matthew, what's going on? Matthew?
There's not enough oxygen. There's not enough for me to come home. The tanks ruptured in the explosion. There's no way. There's no way.
Matthew, no, Matthew, that can't be true, Matthew.
Listen, I'm so sorry. I needed to be the one to tell you. I had to tell you myself. I had to hear your voice. I love you so much, sweetheart. I love you.
This isn't real. This can't be real, Matthew.
Listen. You're going to be okay. You are going to be just fine. You are the strongest woman I know, and I know no matter what, you are going to be okay. You and Ian will be fine. Money won't be an issue. I promise.
I don't care about that. I don't care about the money. I need you. I can't go on without you, Matthew. Please.
Yes, you can. You can, sweetheart. You can do it. You need me. I love you so much, sweetheart.
I love you too.
I don't know how much longer I can talk. I don't know how much longer my oxygen is going to last. I needed to hear your voice and tell you.
Matthew, please.
Elizabeth, do you remember our first date when Orion was above us the whole night?
Of course I do. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Do you remember when we agreed to make you a vow to protect her?
Yeah.
Elizabeth, from your position on Earth, I am right above Orion's belt. No matter when you look up, see Orion watching over you, I will be there too. Forever and always.
Oh my God. That's unbelievable. Matthew? Matthew! Matthew, please!
I can't talk much longer. Oh yeah, my oxygen's running out. I need to go, sweetheart.
No, Matthew, please.
Forever and always, I'm yours.